Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and yesterday Newcastle lost 2-0 away to Arsenal down at the Emirates Stadium. What an absolute bollock performance that was. That was garbage yesterday. My God. Very lacking attacking wise. Defence, pretty okay, but just attack. Only two chances as far as I remember in that game, and only one shot on target. Yes, I know it is Arsenal, and I know they are a tough team to play against, but we have got to be playing well better than that. I'm sorry, I'm afraid. I think you've got to point the fingers at a few players in particularly. Perez was definitely not great yesterday, and I'm hearing the lad, is he talking about getting away to La Liga, playing for a top team in the La Liga? I think you need to be far better than that if you're going to have a chance of doing that, mate. Yedlin, not great a lot of the time. I thought Kolasinac was like bullying him a lot of time down that flank. Lascelles to be pretty slow for the second goal, I've got to say about that. Not tracking back quick enough. Diarmi, my word, yesterday. Yeah, the lads trying to play for a new contract. If you want to get yourself a new contract, you have to perform far better than that, I'm afraid. Sorry, mate. Is it one more game? He's got one start he's got left before he's can get a year's contract. That should still be a 3 at this rate, mate. You should only get a contract if you play 3 games at your best. Not 3 games where you play like an absolute clown, I'm afraid, unfortunately. Because yesterday, the way he was that performance yesterday, majority of it was doggy doo-doo, I'm afraid. You were getting bullied by a 19-year-old Guendouzi. Was absolutely bullying him yesterday. Pretty much had him in his back pocket I thought, a lot of the time. So, yeah. I don't know why Shelby wasn't starting yesterday. I think it's about time he needs to start, Shelby. Maybe some of his long passes that he does could have maybe caused Arsenal problems. But no, it was just attacking-wise lacking yesterday. Barely, not much service there, I thought, from particularly from the midfield, unfortunately. Rondon isolated up front, only had the one chance. Almiron, I thought he tried at times getting forward, but that was it, unfortunately. Arsenal did have a goal disallowed by Ramsey at first because the referee didn't like how Socrates was pulling Lejeune's, like his arm or his shirt. And a lot of the Arsenal fans thought that goal should have stood, but I think he maybe is pulling at him a little bit, so he maybe could have got that one right, unfortunately. But then, look what happened. Arsenal do take the lead in about 30 minutes of the game when Guendouzi played the through ball into Lacazette. Yedlin thought he was going to win the ball, but his touch then only found Aaron Ramsey in the box. Left-footed shot, 1-0 Arsenal. I thought you could tell that was going to be pretty coming. Arsenal technically had to get out of first, second or third gear just to beat us yesterday because we were awful, unfortunately, yesterday. Unfortunately, so yeah, there you go. Rondon maybe could have had the chance to equalise. Was he being a bit greedy? I could have maybe have squared it to Perez and we could have maybe got an equaliser. Decided to thought he was going to beat Leno at his near post. Fortunately, Leno saved it. And there you go. Unfortunately. So we'll go into second half, and what's Rafa thinking into half time? Probably not happy. And did it get any better second half for Newcastle? Well, nah, not really again. It was pretty much the same, I thought, into the second half. And when you're thinking Arsenal are going to throw on the likes of Aubameyang, you're thinking, here we go. I know before half time, Arsenal could have maybe went 2 up when Lacazette had the chance, but then Richie managed to clear that off the line. So, not a bit fortunate to be going in a half-time only 1-0 down. So, yeah, there you go. And then when they did bring Aubameyang on, he had a chance when Guendouzi robbed the army off the ball. And played a through ball into who played a pass into Ozil, then played a through ball into Aubameyang, but it was a good save by Dubravka. the only one for me that was trying yesterday, unfortunately. So, yeah. And then what happens? Then Arsenal do go and get their second goal when it was a flick on by Lacazette. And then Aubameyang gets a head onto it, but Lascelles is very slow to tracking back Lacazette. Dubravka is going to try and come out. Fortunately, Lacazette's far too quick for both of them. And pretty much lobs Dubravka, and it's 2-0. It's pretty much game, set and match after that. So yeah, it was a very bad day at the office here for Newcastle yesterday. No one pretty much turned up, I thought, a lot of the time. It looked to me like the players were on holiday or they were partying at the weekend and were suffering from it and thought, I can't be arsed, I just can't be arsed. That's what it felt like, unfortunately. So there you go. Newcastle maybe also had a chance through Key, but his shot went over the bar. But that was it. Only 2 chances from Newcastle yesterday. Hopefully that was a kick up the arse performance for like it was when we played West Ham. So we're going to Crystal Palace on Saturday. We have got to be far better than that. Than what that was yesterday. That was absolutely dreadful. I think Rafa maybe needs to make a couple of changes in particularly. I think Shaw, hopefully it looks like he'll come back in, hopefully if he's alright for the weekend, if he's still not suffering as much from that head injury got from international duty. And I think Shelby to me has to come in as well. I know Hayden I think went off injured, but I think he needs to drop out Diarmi, and hopefully Hayden's alright. If not, Shelby were key, I think. I think Diarmi has to be dropped. Last 2 performances have been totally way below average. So, there you go. Diarmi is probably think he needs to learn his lesson at this rate, because the last 2 performances he started, absolutely not good enough, and no way he deserves a new contract at this rate. So, let me know in the comment section. And yeah. Also, Arsenal, I'm sorry I forgot to mention about this, had another goal disallowed after they scored their second goal, but which was thought was a foul on Dubravka. Maybe we were a bit fortunate on that one as well. Yeah, and I think Arsenal, a lot of fans weren't happy about that as well. So, yeah, you could tell that was definitely a poor day at the office for Newcastle yesterday. But hopefully that was a kick up the you-know-what, and hopefully we can be better on Saturday. So, yeah, thank you for watching. That is the review done. Give me a like, and I've also said comment. And if you're also new and haven't checked me out on my channel before, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for the preview later on the week for the game for Crystal Palace. And I shall see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully that was a kick up the backside forward like it was against West Ham. And hopefully we can be better on Saturday at home to Crystal Palace.